And then I think he would turn your parents into milk and make you drink it.
No, he would much.
I don't think you got to that part yet.
I mean, no, I'm at the. I don't wanna.
Can just that sound by itself be the cold open? Just that sound alone.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus Christ, that hurts so much. Welcome to the in-between. You just died.
Oh, thank
I know it's
God.
I know it's kind of garbage, but I'm trying to do my job here. Can you not just
okay? I just can't accept that I died.
Well, you did.
How did you die?
How did I die?
Well, no, I can't tell you because that's classified information. Only I and he can know, not you.
But what if I am you?
But are you me?
A-E-I-O-U. Yes, I am.
Sometimes why?
Yes.
Guys, welcome to the Funky Ending Podcast.
Guys, welcome to death. Today we're gonna be dying.
I've been ready. I've been waiting.
I've been ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to die. Well, this week, as you can tell, we've all died, and while we're waiting in purgatory to be assigned to hell, except for Pino, who's going to heaven, we watched a little slice of heaven. But first, the person trying to cast a spell, which is way above his pay grade, but he's going to do it anyway. Well, that's Garbalax.
That's me preparing my magic.
Okay. The one who's hiding behind me because he's useless. Well, that's Pino.
I wonder what 2 + 2 equals.
Hey, but in the last episode,
stupid, useless.
You correctly figured out that 100 times 1 is 100.
You're
But
right.
I was
know
using a
you're not
calculator.
And finally, the one being the meat shield and someone enjoying it. Well, that's me. Hey, it's me, Chuck. Anyway, guess what we watched this week? Guess.
No Game, No Life 2.
Nope, never made it.
Finally
Okay.
watched the movie.
Well,
Still a little salty about that.
No, we'll watch it later.
When is later?
Gamer.
Never.
Okay, so this week we watched Konosuba, but the real word it's pronounced Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World.
Nobody
we watched both seasons. One and
Nobody
two.
has ever called it the full name.
Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World?
Nobody calls
That
it
one?
that.
What do you mean, Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World?
No. Yeah. Nobody calls it that. Everyone just calls it Konosuba.
What? We call it Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful
I'm
World?
not saying it.
But that's what it's called?
No.
Okay. Well, guys, guess what? We watched it. And we're going to talk about it.
Hey, spoiler
Hey.
alert. It was good.
Guys,
Well, I beg to
Good.
differ.
well, shut up. Shut up. Everyone shut up.
Foreshadowing?
Hey, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about Konosuba, shall we?
All right, let's go.
Konosuba, was the light novel first, and it sold pretty good. It's still happening to this day. And they're still shooting them out, and the person who created it was Karon Mishimiya and Natsume Akatsuki.
Sure.
And so they did that. Shut up. So then after they did that, people were like, "Yeah, let's make this into an anime." And they said, "Okay, I guess."
Horrible idea.
So they did.
And we'll be sure to never dub it.
They said they made Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, and they're like, "Yeah, let's make it." And it was produced by Studio Dean, which has done some things like Hitalia. People don't like that for
People
some
don't
reason.
like Italian?
Well, because it's racist.
I see. Understandable.
I'm
And
like
then-
90% sure those animators like animated hentai before.
Most likely.
Which one?
And
Oh.
then they also did Zombie, and they did Fate Stay Night, which apparently people like. So Studio Dean did that, and then they're like, "Okay, let's make 10 episodes." They did that, and they're like, "You know what we should do? Make 10 more episodes." So they did that.
And then they were like, should we make more? Nah.
Nah. And then they made Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World too.
I see.
And the first season covered the first 2 volumes of the light novel, and then 2 covered 3 and 4. So it's pretty good.
I see how it is.
What year did it come out, since you get the wiki open?
2016, 2017.
Okay, so I thought these were going to be like 2012, 2014.
Is that
but-
really
okay,
how
so
long
these
ago
are,
it's been?
Yeah.
well, these are super recent. I just
Wow.
didn't
Well,
realize
not
that.
super recent.
That's pretty. That's like 2 years ago. That's really recent.
That's pretty
You're
recent.
stinko bingo.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Compared
the
to
whole...
like, huh?
I know this isn't the Retsuko episode, but you never let me speak. You still don't let me speak.
Well, there's a delay, so I can't. Sometimes I can't tell.
All right, I understand. I don't even...
Pino's just delayed in the
I don't...
line.
Wait a second, I thought we couldn't say that. Oh, wait. We didn't say that.
Well, guess
back
what?
to the hard
Konosuba's good.
No,
and,
it's not.
And you should watch
You
it.
should not.
And that's the history. So now we're gonna talk about it. What were your first impressions? Garb, go first.
Okay, so you forced me to watch this show before the podcast creation.
I didn't force you. I can't force you to do anything
Yeah.
unless it's for the podcast.
There was a gun to my head. There were some
Okay, I
things
get it.
said.
You got me.
That's pretty dang close to being forced to watch it. I watched it. It was great. I loved it. Of course, because it's fantastic. Like, it's how high up is it on Mal? It's probably pretty up there.
Its popularity is within the 50s.
Yeah.
For the first season and within the first 100 for the second season. So it's pretty
Sometimes
good.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
question myself. Has society, taken a step back in an evolution? Seems like we have with Konosuba, though.
No,
Yeah, no.
Well, I wanna. I'm just gonna say one thing. The first season is ranked 341st best anime ever, and the second season was ranked 192nd best anime ever.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I mean,
It's good.
just so we all know that Pino is objectively wrong with all the statements.
want to look at the My Anime list again? Let's see what else is up there. That's a mistake.
I mean,
Made
love
in
anime
Abyss is
itself
up
was
there.
a
That was a
mistake.
mistake. Made in Abyss, that was a mistake. I remember that.
Ooh, boys, that episode was a mistake.
Let's see. Pingu in the City is number 3.
what the fuck is that?
Pino, I don't know what you're looking
Wait, what
at
list are we
because
looking at? Top
my
airing anime or all anime?
no, all anime.
Okay.
You
Why is
stinko
Pingu
binko.
so high?
Because Pingu's good anime.
it's
We're watching it next episode.
No, we're not.
We're not.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Wait, let me
Yeah.
keep scrolling down. Okay, yeah, Made in Abyss. No, that's not a good one. That's a movie. You can't put Spirited Away up there. That's a movie.
Yeah, you
Sure
can.
they
You
can.
gotta make a separate list.
No.
No, you
Haikyuu,
don't.
that's trash. Code Geass, that's even worse.
Honk.
I don't care about that one.
I do. Let's see.
Pingu in the city.
Pingu in the City. Wait, Pingu in the City. Why is that so high? That's my question.
Because it's good.
Anyway, I like the show.
Guys, we're just looking at my anime list
We're
now.
My Anime List podcast.
Welcome to the podcast where
This
we
is
just
why it's
look at
wrong.
my anime list.
Guys, welcome to the pie
Hey.
anime list.
Why is Pingo that high still? It's 76.
Anyway,
75.
Garb, you said you liked it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
literally it.
Pino, what about you? First
First
impressions. Hit
impressions.
me.
I've seen art of the show, more specifically of the main characters, I guess. You guys talk about it a lot as well. You guys say, "Oh, it's so funny, you're gonna love it." And, and I was like,
art,
"Oh boy,
you
I
say.
better." And you know, I was feeling good. I was feeling good when I watched it, and I realized I haven't laughed yet. I was like,
Really?
yeah, for some reason, like, it was like a long time until there was until I genuinely had like an expression, like of watching it, and I
Pino's
just
just dead inside.
no, it's impossible.
No.
It's impossible. The semester's over.
You're right.
Exactly.
I'm more alive than ever.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met.
Guys, I also just want to let you all know that Konosuba season 2 outranks Dragon Ball Z.
That's
Yes.
just weird.
Just
Because
just
Dragon Ball Z has
objectively.
way too much filler.
No, but Dragon Ball Z is also just stinky.
Dragon Ball's the best show in the world. What are you talking about?
Guys, I can't believe Dragon Ball won Best Anime of the Year again. How many years in a row has it been? Mario
You got a little spaghetti
is what
on
I
your
would
shirt.
say. Hey, fuck you,
Luigi.
Luigi. Guys, the Super Mario Super Show is going to be our last episode we ever make for the podcast.
promise
So
that.
if you ever see that come up in your podcast feed, you'll be like, oh,
That's it. That's
Oh,
the
no.
one. That's the grand finale.
you'll know it. So, yeah. So Pino just didn't laugh, apparently, because he's soulless.
sad. It
have
made me-
I have a lot of things to say. Look, I'm gonna
That's his
Is that your
manifesto.
diary?
of this my communist manifesto right here. It tells
See,
me to seize the means of anime production.
Seize the means of Crunchyroll.
We're going to storm the gates of Toei.
Wait, Toei didn't make this one. I'm, you know, we're okay for now.
Are
For
we?
now, they
See, this
they
is
did
like
good
the
with the Dragon Ball
only-
movie.
This show is like the only sub show that has ever made me really laugh. There's dubs that can get me to do it, but usually
For sure.
subs you watch for more serious kind of shows, so on and so forth. Made in Abyss, stuff like that, since we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just the timing. The timing of all the jokes is so
Just snap, snap, snap,
fucking
snap, snap.
perfect.
I guess
Like, guess Kazuma?
I guess some
It's
I guess
so
some people
good.
would, you know, they'd say hit or miss, right?
Stop it.
Pino, you're not allowed to speak anymore.
I guess they never miss.
Pino! You're not
Yes, I'm Pino.
allowed to speak until... You're not allowed to speak until I tell you you can, okay? Good. So,
You got a boyfriend?
let's just...
Stop it.
Stop it. Pino, I'm going to die.
But we could just bring you back with my spell.
Are you sure? Are you gonna yell at the girl that's trying to send me back?
No, I'm gonna have Garb put Excalibur near your areas.
No!
In permanent marker.
No! Anyway, since we've talked about the show a little bit, also, I watched it a while ago. After the first season finished and the second season,
Yeah.
I think it was just finishing up. But I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm like, oh, this is good. Garb, watch it.
I just remembered an incredibly pertinent piece of information. Remember when you told me to watch this show?
No.
And remember when I thought that it was like a complete finished show that I could watch?
Oh, yes. It was
And I
good
was
stuff.
super pissed off whenever it just ended at the end of the second season. I was like, Chuck, what the fuck? Where's more show?
And I was like, yeah, there's no more
Where's
show.
the rest of it?
There's zero more show.
Because that was when I hadn't really seen a lot of shows. I'd finished like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, Dragon Ball, obviously, at that point, but only a couple more here and there. And I'd only really seen complete shows. And so whenever I got there and it wasn't done, I was like, what the fuck?
What do you mean? It ended
Where's the show?
perfectly. And by perfectly, I mean it should just end.
You are a cursed being.
What do you mean?
Guys, I'm gonna curse Pino. Okay, ready?
Darkness shrouded in
Bye.
light.
But
I'm cursing Pino with 2 minutes of good spelling.
oh boy, I can't wait to type.
Okay, so now we have to keep Pino occupied for 2 minutes so we can't type. Anyway, Pino's writing in the Discord, so for the next 2 minutes, you probably won't hear him speak at all because he's just typing. Anyway, let's talk about the presentation.
It's well
like
animated.
It's good. They got...
Chuck. Chuck.
First, I know you're just gonna ask it, so just come on, just say it.
Or the background.
They were real good. They were good. They were pretty. They made my heart happy. Different like areas. The town area looks real nice. The outside looks real nice. The castle blew up. That was fun. Yeah, backgrounds were real good.
The explosions were real good. They weren't like Mighty Number 9
Explosion.
pizzas.
I love pizza. Give me pizza.
I had pizza last night and I still have some in the fridge. I mean
Can I come and visit?
yeah, come over.
Hey, cool. Also, Pino, you can't spell anymore. I've removed the curse.
He starts typing again.
No! He misspelled the word, so now he's no longer cursed. Anyway, presentation. I liked it a lot. It was really nicely animated. All the character designs, fantastic.
It's got that little Witch Academia thing where if you
But better?
where if you pause on certain frames, they're fucking hilarious.
Well, it's called animation.
Called
Yeah.
stretching.
But
Yeah, squash and
Yep.
stretch. The fundamentals of
The
animation.
fun
yeah, but it
mentals.
okay.
Wait.
My point is going from aggressive Retsuko to this
Oh,
just
it's like- it's
enhanced
night
the
and day, dude.
experience. Yeah, for sure.
Mostly because of Gretsuko's a bad show.
It's not as bad as this one.
I think you're
I think
wrong
you'll be
there.
surprised by my rating.
My anime says otherwise.
Since when do we listen
that's
to my anime?
Fighting words.
Always.
Never.
That's how I find all my favorite shows.
Boy,
like
I love dogs.
Sword Art
barking.
Online.
I hate this dog.
Sorry, old yeller. It's time to put you down.
I'm about there.
Bang. Okay. We got Pino. Did you like it? What was the presentation to you?
Presentation was all right. I liked the colors. It was nice and bright. It was playful. You know, it was your standard fantasy world, which which I mean, like it's not a bad thing. It's great. Like I like the colors. There's like no hard lines like in our usual shows. I do like the animations for the openings and endings. Like those are great.
Oh yeah.
And
We'll get to that in a hot
I
second.
really like all the far away people, like the oh so famous Aqua in the jail doing the thumbs up.
yeah, I like how free at least the animation feels. It's a lot more flowy.
Yeah.
It's a lot more
not
fluid.
restricted to like there are character like sheets and whatnot, but you don't have to super closely keep to it.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
And I think you could really see it better in the second opening, but we'll get to there when we get there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally the OST. How'd you guys like the music? It was good, right?
Fantastic.
I don't remember any of them except for Megaman's explosion.
The explosion.
Damn.
And the music definitely enhanced the experience though, because like there's the la da da da.
Yeah, that's the one that reminds me of.
Is that the one with
because we were
darkness?
just.
Yeah,
That's the one that we were talking about Katamari Damacy music the other day.
I love Katamari.
And it just so happened that I heard that song in the show because we're watching it, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds like Katamari Damacy."
Damacy.
La 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 la
La la la la la la la
la
Katamari
la.
Damacy.
God,
What the hell
It's-
happened?
It's good.
la 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 la. Welcome to the Jeopardy
Wait
party.
a second, season 2 is only 192
What?
on my anime list.
Yeah, it's good.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty high considering there's probably
That's-
like billions.
Yeah, but Dragon
And
Ball's
it's recent.
It's better than Planets. That's a lie.
Yeah, it's better than Planets.
Each have its own merits.
Are you telling me Diaper Man isn't the best part about Planets?
I'll be real with
Guys.
you, man. Planets kind of was a little boring.
I enjoyed Planets, but we've already talked about it.
talk about
hear
Planets
how we
again.
talked about.
No, I'm kidding. Wait.
If
Wait
you want
until the
to
filler.
hear us to talk about Planets, go watch the episode. You
There
stupid.
we go. That's my plug.
This is
I've,
Konosuba, and I hosted the episode. What do you mean?
I know.
Anyway, we're gonna go to my favorite part of the episode: the openings and endings.
Yay.
First opening is "Fantastic Dreamer" by Machiko.
That's the first
And,
one.
it's good.
Wait, I
It's
gotta
so
find
good.
the page just in case you misspelled the word. Konosuba.
Wait,
You can continue.
Pino?
I'm just looking for the.
I just want to ask you. You said misspell.
Yeah.
How can I misspell a spoken word?
Who's Machio? Machiko. Machiko. Machiko.
Pino.
I'm having a
know.
mild stroke.
I can tell. But the thing is, it's real good.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I don't think you understand how fucking much of a banger it is.
A Fantastic Dreamer.
Yes.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
I like the animations.
Without a dreamer.
It's so good.
pretty
all
good.
of the OPs
It's-
and EDs are great.
Yeah.
I just am
Yes,
gonna say
this-
it now.
Absolutely. And I love the especially with this opening, it has the motif of it shows all the powers of the characters
Yeah.
very well. Like Steel through the opening. And then my favorite part of all these openings and endings, it's just the group existing and being just
Going through the funny
just
ha-has.
doing things. Yeah. And it's wonderful. You just see them running away from things, and then you see Megumi just munching, and then Darkness being all
Munch.
boof.
Boof.
And they go on adventures, and this is one of the better examples of not having to put in so much animation while it still works extremely well. Half of the shots in this are just basically PNGs, but are moved in such a way with the camera zoomed in or zoomed out, so it can give the the feeling of movement when you don't have to save costs. And it's so good. It's so great. And there are some just walking cycles, and it just shows them being all good. And then Aqua presents the title, and I'm like,
Oh, I like that part.
Thank
That's
you.
an equivalent to the hops. That's my favorite part.
and it's cute
The only
because they have
part, no, I'm just kidding. I like
Sect
it,
it,
but I
Pino.
like that part the best.
it's really good. It makes my heart happy every time I see her just kind of hop and
Don't forget the best
That's-
part of these openings. The jiggle animations.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait. The good thing about this anime is you could tell that they put heart and soul into jiggle animations, and I find that really
absolutely.
admirable.
I said it already, but I'm pretty sure these guys have animated hentai
Most likely.
or have practiced it.
Practice makes perfect.
I see.
And one of my favorite parts of this opening is during the ending where they're fighting all the explosion rocks. It's and then what's her face? Darkness attacks the rock head on like she always does. And then Kazuma's an idiot and hits the rocks and explodes, but then Darkness comes and catches him, and I'm like, animation is flawless.
It's so good. There's
And then
specific
Megumi
scenes
blows
from.
up.
If you could remember scenes from an OP that didn't really happen in the show, I don't think any of that stuff ever happened in the show with the rocks.
No, none of this. They're all
The fact that
those are only openings. Yeah.
the fact that I know exactly what you're talking about shows leaps and bounds how good these OPs are.
Oh,
I kind of
absolutely.
forgot they also fought the rock monsters in the first one.
The rock monsters, they fight them in
Yeah,
both, but it happens.
I actually didn't remember.
Oh, Pino.
But yeah, so let's talk about ending one. And I know Pino has some strong feelings about it.
That's the best ending ever.
And it's one of the best for sure. It's called Chisana Bo Kensha. And it's sung, God bless, by Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness. And you know how like my heart is.
Yep.
My heart loves when you get voice actors from the show to sing.
Hey,
for
guys.
like even opening or ending. Except for Golden Time.
wow.
Golden Time's a bad show.
Hey, guys.
I was like, I
Guys.
was waiting for it. I was like, he's gonna say something about Golden Time. He's gonna say it.
Yeah.
He's gonna say it.
Guys, do you want to?
Yeah.
This is for the listeners, not so much you. But are you ready for me to aggravate Chuck in 3, 2, 1?
Yes.
Dragon Maid's opening is better than the ED.
No!
Yes. Yes, it is.
Incorrect.
No, yeah.
You're
wrong.
I will die on this hill.
Then die.
I will. We're gonna have. Whenever we have our first ever live show, we're gonna have to do a vote by actual people in the audience, like the one person that's there.
Hire the Russians.
We're gonna.
Let them interfere
We're gonna.
with the poll.
I'm gonna scream about it anyway. Good endings aside, Chisana Bokensha is so fucking good.
It sounds
somber
like a genuine folk song.
and soft. Yes, it's perfect.
I wouldn't even be surprised if it actually is a folk song and they kind of repurposed it, or maybe they just used like a chord progression from an existing one or something like that. But oh, it's so good.
Pino, tell us about it.
It's a song. It makes me feel good inside. It's peaceful, and it was probably the only reason for the first 9 episodes I stayed. Because of that song, that one damn song. It was like
It's really
I don't
good.
think I skipped the ending ever once. The
No,
ending I've
I don't
never
think I
skipped.
skipped it either.
This was
Through
so
this
good.
entire anime, I did not skip an opening or an ending.
That is a no
Not
skip.
once.
Okay, that's a
That
lie.
is-
I fell
that is a
asleep during
record.
2 episodes, so
That's a
that wasn't
It's
that
a
wasn't a good
Fake record.
Pino was just tired that day. Anyways,
I'm tired every day. What's your point?
you're right. Me too. Me too. But the ending, once again, is another like great example of not having to use that much animation to really sell something.
Yeah.
Like you have a shot of the guild with like tiny dot people running around, and then the river. And then you get to character, like little character blurbs. So you see like Aqua jumping down some stairs.
No, that's my favorite
Megumin
part.
trying to-
She hops.
It's little hops. And then you can see like Megumin trying to reach up and grab some fruit.
Can
my
this
favorite.
just be called the Hopcast?
No, because then they'll think we make beer. And I don't know how to make beer. I don't want to lie.
Oh, you're right.
I have a friend
I had
who
a
made
teacher
beer,
who
so
made
I can
beer.
learn from him.
It's a high school
There you go.
teacher.
Make it in
Guys,
the toilet.
funny story. My college freshman roommate, he
Yes.
Chuck has broken. We'll be right back.
He fermented his own apple cider under his fucking bed.
What?
So he had like 3 or 4 things of apple cider, and he just like got a special fermenter, so we had hard apple cider.
cider.
Wow.
It's not apple cider.
I think you
It
were
was apple
drinking
juice.
toilet water.
Ooh, I love
think
toilet water.
whenever you were in the bathroom, he needed to use the bathroom.
Urine.
No, I'm
More
out.
like you're in trouble.
Okay, but
What? I can't believe I laughed at something so dumb.
I thought you were making fun of me.
No, I laughed for real.
I think that's really funny. Anyway, back to the
fuck is
ending.
this show?
You see all the characters doing their little things, and then finally you see them all looking at the sky.
You know what?
And then at the end you're like, and then you realize they were all just waiting for Kazuma to get home. And they're like, oh.
that was my favorite part. There was no Kazuma at the end of this. There was no Kazuma until the
Kazuma-
end. That's what it was.
And you only see a silhouette, so you barely even see him.
That's even better. 10 out of 10. Best ending. Period.
Guys, it's
I
really
love
good. I love it so much.
That was
Apparently
really
you didn't
just
like it,
boring
got
me. It's so peaceful that it puts me to sleep. I was just thinking about it. And like,
It
I could
caresses
take
you
a
with a
nap.
nice half Nelson and then just knocks you out.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
no,
go to
Mike
the
Nelson.
next opening.
Opening 2
Which is-
one of the best in the business, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
like this one better than opening 1. Quite a
Me
lot.
too. Do you know why? Because it's objectively better.
Yes, it is.
I love this opening so much. You know why? Because it goes through a little story.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's not a lot of little snippets, but it literally follows through going into the tavern, and going into the guild, and getting a job,
Yoshi
and then
doesn't
going
like
to do that job.
meatballs.
Yoshi doesn't.
Yoshi doesn't like
Mama
Kazuma.
Pino.
Yoshi doesn't like Kazuto.
Mama Pino, tell me a story.
Let me tell you the story. There's these four guild members that go out and they're trying to get some golden apples. Yeah, they do that. And they
But Mama Yoshi.
Mama, excuse me.
That's my mom. Mama Pino. They're cherries.
They're cherries.
Yeah. No.
Pino.
Pino.
That one we can only blame on
Hold
you.
up, I'm gonna
like that's
Look it
That's
up.
why he didn't like this show.
because he's fucking stupid.
I gotta look it up. I'm gonna watch it in person right now.
Okay, well, while Pino's looking at it, I'm gonna tell you how good this opening is. It is so good. I have it saved like on my phone, and I listen to it pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pino, for the backing. And it has so much character in it, and it's so good. It makes me happy, and then they dance in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And you
That's
know
the
how
famous
good it
gif.
is seeing them dance.
Yeah, that is the
I
famous
know.
gif or
And
set
it's
of gifs.
perfect. It's so good. And it has like all the little things. It has facial expressions, all like the character of the show. And this opening is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite openings of all time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
It's up there. It's up there with like the greats. It's like up there with Tank. It's up there with like Cruel Angel's Thesis. It's so good.
Fight it out.
I don't know if it beats Fight It Out. Though.
Those
Fight
aren't
It Out's
cherries,
real
those are
good.
apples, even though they are next to each other.
They're connected. Okay. Anyway, and then the best part is
Okay, they're
about this
cherries.
entire opening. Yeah, you dumb idiot. is that Darkness, being the smart girl she is, she put a door on the rocks and hits the rocks from the first opening. May I remind you?
Yeah.
Tying it all together because they learned from their past experiences and they know what's going to happen.
However,
and it's,
I have to call bullshit because Aqua would not be able to hit those.
Aqua
didn't
those.
hit those.
See,
Looks like I wasn't the one paying attention.
I meant Darkness. Darkness couldn't hit those.
Yep.
I don't think they're
not
enemies
enemies.
more as they're just smiley rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would explain it.
and then they fall, and the best thing about them falling is like you can see Aqua panicking, you see Kazuma just like crying, and then you can see Darkness in the background of Kazuma's shot just loving the ever living
Yep.
shit
It's
out of
so great.
her falling. There's so much character, and then fucking it just makes my heart happy. Megumin does her little explosion. My heart loves it.
Explosion.
And Aqua uses her like little cape scarf thing for
She does
Tank
that in the
she
show,
does
too.
use in the show.
Yeah.
She uses it in the show, and I love that. It's so good. Man, I could talk about this opening for an hour and a half. Like, I don't think you understand, but I've got to control myself. And it shows all the characters
Yeah.
that are important to the plot.
Like Wheeze.
Weiss, I love Weiss. We're going to talk about her later.
No, not Wheeze. Wheeze.
No, I love Weiss
Where's
too.
my
though.
lunch?
Yeah.
We're coming right up, sir.
That was a pretty good beer I
Thanks.
just then.
I tried.
Okay, I thought you were going to compliment me on my Weiss, but I guess not.
Oh, wait, that's Frieza.
Oh,
Guys, I don't know if we haven't. I don't know if
Yep.
we said this recently, but shout outs to Ian Sinclair.
Yeah, Ian
Do it again.
Sinclair.
Let's shout him out again.
Yeah, shout out to Ian Sinclair. If you want to be on our podcast, just
Email
let
us
know.
at this web zone.
Email us at funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com or support at
No,
funkyanimePodcast.com.
contact at funkyanimePodcast.com.
Contact or support. Make that a
We're
thing
big
too.
fans.
No.
We love you.
Yes.
I have to set it up. No, that would suck.
Just send me a pigeon mail
Set it
again.
up. Yeah. Or
just throw me a
Just
pitcher.
scream out your window. We'll hear.
Or just throw a paper airplane into the sewer, and Garb will reach up and grab it because that's where he lives.
He's not an alligator.
Yeah.
He's not living in the sewer.
He lives in Florida. Of course he's an alligator.
Yeah.
You never told me.
I got flushed down the toilet. I became a super gator.
Anyways,
Sorry.
opening
Not
2
Garb
is
was
the
gonna
best. And you know the next one? Ending 2.
Yeah.
Oh, ending 2 is real good.
It's equally as good as ending 1. The song.
I
like
like-
ending one a lot
yeah.
more than ending 2.
and I think just the vibe of ending 1 I enjoy more.
Yeah.
Which I agree with Pino, but it's still very
it's
good.
still- it's not
I
bad.
think
It's
it's because it's more upbeat a little bit. Like the tempo's a bit faster. But this song is Ochi no Karatai, which means wanna go home. And it's sung again by Aqua, Darkness, and Megmin. And it's so good.
I never knew
And
until you were telling me about it on the podcast.
Right now, a couple seconds ago.
Right now.
Yeah. And that it was both of those EDs were sung by the
Oh, the first one was very
voice
noticeable,
actors.
but I didn't recognize the second one. I think I listened to that
I
the
could
least.
I could tell by the time like as I was listening to them just sing it, I was like, there's 3 like distinct voices. I'm like, yes. But anyway,
stuff.
ending 2's so good too. Like it's another like folksy song,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful. Like how Pino said before, it reminds me of home.
Yeah.
Like just like coming home, relaxing.
road.
I'm coming home to a place where I belong. And now we got a copyright strike on me. I gotta go to
Guys,
court.
after I was looking up the Konosuba theme song on YouTube, and then immediately the next thing it told me to listen to was "Smooth" by Neil
Groove.
Cesariga, whatever the heck, it's from Mouth Moods, and now I just want to listen to that.
Yeah.
Told me to watch Gerbert Returns.
Okay,
Gerber?
anyway.
The brutal
Yeah.
brutal moose video.
It's right there.
It just came out.
Says recommended for you.
It
But I
is.
already watched it.
Anyway, what's up, gamers?
Hey gamers.
Next, we're going to talk
That
about
plot.
that plot. This plot.
Look at all the plot.
So simple. Oh, look at it all. Well, so what happens is Kazuma pees himself and dies.
Yep.
And then so Aqua's like, okay, I'll reincarnate you into this fantasy world. And she's like, you can take one thing. And he's like, okay, I take you. And she's like, ah! And then that's how the game starts.
That's like
Yep,
episode
and
1,
then-
right?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that was
And then they
horrible.
go on a bunch of wacky wild adventures. They just get crazy
then-
and wild.
Can I be real?
And then they-
Can I be
and-
real for a second? Episode 1 was not. I felt it
was
was
okay.
everything
I-
felt very forced. I didn't like it.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Like how I say, you got to cherish a good first episode. And like, yeah, but it set up everything it needed to
Yeah,
set.
I'll
And
agree there, but boy, I just
And the thing
I
is,
couldn't.
it's-
I was like, okay,
Over the last couple of years, there's been an influx of like transported to another world kind of.
That's what we call
isekai.
It's isekai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Sword Art Online. But no one likes that one.
No game, no life, which we've already watched and reviewed.
it's like a there's always a handful of isekais
Every season.
every season.
Which,
I feel like there's a little
which
bit
actually
oversaturated.
But that time I got reincarnated out of slime that's coming out this season. Very
hear
good.
it's very good.
We're watching it for the podcast, and it's so good you should watch it right now.
Okay, I'm
like
gonna
legitimately
stop watching
right
Dragon Ball.
after this podcast. Yeah, no, I'd recommend you watch.
Wait, what? But you told me to
Yeah,
watch.
I'd
Slime.
recommend you watch Slime before Dragon
But-
Ball. If you, I would recommend it.
But they both have slime.
Boo! Hey!
Boo, don't make me
Wow.
put you back into the ball.
Oh.
This is my normal state.
Oh no! I just saw that. Oh my god! I finally understand the copy pasta. This is great.
Well, no, you saw the Kai version. You need to watch just the original scene.
The original's a
Oh.
lot longer.
Yeah, and that's the fun of it, is that it's just so long and so dumb.
It's like one episode of him just powering up.
I mean,
it's
he's doing his job.
it's
He's
awesome.
telling Trunks to to get the stuff, and he's just like, all right.
Yeah, he was stalling. He was quite literally stalling.
Wait, you mean I'm stalling?
Yeah.
Nah.
90% of this fucking podcast is stalling.
What do you mean? Are you saying that? Are you saying we're stalling?
What's
Yeah.
but what is stalling?
But what are frogs?
Vsauce, Michael here. Stalling. Stalling is an art form.
I'm sorry I clipped the audio.
Okay. So the plot, and then they meet two other adventurers, Darkness and Megumin,
Not
and then they go
necessarily
on
in that
wacky
order.
adventures. Nope. And well, they kind of do.
No, they meet Mega
they
Man
do
first.
meet-
Mega Man. They meet Mega Man before they meet X.
Mega Man, we got to defeat.
Why must we fight, Bass?
We gotta fight.
If I can't use explosion magic, what am I fighting for?
But yeah, so these four adventurers just do hijinks. They get a house. It's haunted.
They kill a couple of demon kings.
Yeah, they meet Whis, who runs a shop, who's a demon
I'd like
lord
to-
apparently, but she's fine.
Yeah, she's cool.
I'd
Pino,
like to
You can't.
buy something from her store.
Me too. I want to support her financially.
Also want her to
Yeah,
step on
because
it.
she keeps losing money.
What?
And so then, you're right. So then they go to the guild and they get a quest or whatever. They do quests and then they get money for it, but then they usually break something and be more in debt. Anyway,
And they do a good
thing-
job of or just real quick, of something happening in one episode kind of bites them in the ass later.
Oh, I love
like
when-
whenever Aqua set up the circle thing, the undead whatever, for that one goofy skeleton guy who he's the same a leech.
The leech?
Yeah.
The Lich?
The
Yeah.
one that's kind of wacky in there in the dungeon. And then
love that
later
guy.
Oh, God,
it
I
comes
hate that
back because she never got rid of that circle. It bites him in the ass later, which is it's
Yeah.
really cool. There's a couple little moments like that, and I always really appreciate it.
So I appreciate that too. It's just that I feel like I don't know how to explain that, but that I like it when it's done correctly. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. Like, yes, I'm glad that
No,
that
you're not.
like, hey, I remember when we did this thing, this other episode. Huh, well, it's affecting us now. Like I know it's kind of similar, but remember the whole like slime thing in like the second or third episod, and then it
Yes.
came back like I don't know 6 episodes later.
Yes.
And they still
Yep.
struggled. Like I get that. Haha, it's a funny slime. Let's slime the girls, but like, could you have at least done better than what you did before, please? It's like
But you're also thinking that the characters improved at all.
I'm assuming that high lux stat's supposed to mean something that Kazuto has.
That's the joke. That's the joke. He has high luck, but it never works.
I don't like this. I don't like this cruel world. I don't like it.
That's the
It's
joke.
not funny though.
And then yeah. And then they just do things. Big plot points include beating demons, and then they go to
They beat
town.
my girl Celti. I mean, they beat a Doulahan.
The Doulahan. And then they fight Veneer, who's the mask man, who I love. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that guy.
He's good.
He's one of my favorite characters. Just
Very
because he's so
sassy.
goofy.
I like that.
Yeah.
He's very sassy, and he wears an apron. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it's really funny whenever you see him in the apron later.
And then you see Slime Boy, and so overall we've defeated 3 of the 8 bad guys.
Yeah.
You can't just
That's-
say
yeah.
that about people.
They're gonna kill all the robot masters.
Pino,
just
I
say
had a
that.
stroke. Chill out.
I had a
Guys,
stroke.
chill
Y'all
out.
didn't chill.
My face just went through.
It's not funny, guys.
Public service announcement. Anytime we make a joke here, we're never serious, so I'm sorry if you're ever offended by it.
Pretty sure if someone were to get offended by the dumb shit we do, they would have to actively be looking for things.
That's true. I can't wait till we become popular so that happens. And so I can...
I can't wait to be called ugly.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
I can't wait to be called Brown. Wait a second.
Wait a second. Anyway, plot's good. It's simple. It gets the job done. But like we said before, it's kind of more character based a little bit. Like it plays off of well, but it still has a very loose overarching plot, a final goal. But like the episode plots works very well for what you want to do and like, the daily life and adventure and all that shit.
And there's not a set sort of circumstances where, okay, they go to new town, they fight new enemy, then go to next town, repeat cycle. It doesn't have something like that.
Thank God.
Kind of like JoJo
This
kind
isn't
of
your
does
Trigun. This isn't your romp around fancy cowboy town.
Well, Trigun was only like half the time, and then they went to space, and we're like,
then
what's happening here?
I can't breathe.
Oh no!
Yeah, this isn't a romp cowboy town.
It's nice. It's refreshing from like like I like to call it the Pokemon like issue where you just go to town, fight, go to next town, fight, go to next town, fight. Like there's no. I'm Ash Ketchup, leader of
the dollars.
Hot Dog Town.
Hot Dog Town.
Finus was way better than mine.
What did he say? I couldn't hear you.
I said the leader of it. He said the dollars.
God, I hate
Anyway,
myself.
I want to go to Hot Dog Town.
guys, welcome to Hot Dog Town. Population 3. Let's talk about characters. Okay, Pino, talk about plot then, since you're the leader of the dollars.
Hi.
I can't do my Mikado today.
Hi,
So,
me Mikado,
stop.
leader of the dollars.
Leader of the bunch. You know his.
It is I,
fucking
Mikado.
gun.
It's Mikado, yes. No.
Hey, it's Mikado.
Yes, Mikado-san, yes. No.
So yeah, I like simple plots. I like me some simple plots. The thing that I could never brush off.
I like me some simple plan.
Welcome to my life. Okay.
Live.
I like me some simple plots. But throughout the entire time of watching this, I know you guys compared it to like you said this. It has. Did you guys make comparisons? I don't remember.
To what?
I don't know, to any other media, because you said you decompared it.
Well, it's like an isekai. Well, it is an isekai, not like an isekai.
Yeah,
so like we talked about Sword Art Online, but it's better than Sword Art Online.
For some reason, anytime like an episode started, I couldn't help myself from my brain like equating this to like Fairy Tail. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Fairy Tail.
I can see.
Yeah, and
It's the sound of me
it's not a good
profusely
anime for
vomiting.
sure.
And now here's the best part. A worse version of Fairy Tail, if you can believe that. I hate to.
Oh,
Now you're talking crazy.
I know that you're comparing the two together.
I'm just saying, I have noticed several patterns that
Well, because
made me angry
I
at
know
the
you're
bone.
saying that mostly because the guild
setting, the destruction that they leave after, a lot of the humor that is, in my opinion, are hit or miss, which is why at times, this is why Fairy Tail, in my opinion, is not good.
In most people's
people,
opinion, it's not good.
But I
Anyone
never thought
with
I could
common
see something
sense.
about the same, in my opinion, humor related. I never thought I'd see something similar, is all. That's about it. Hush, hush, hush.
Yeah. I guess. I just feel like it's definitely shorter than Fairy Tail, which is a plus 100%.
That's a plus. That's why I ran with it, because like as soon as I was at the halfway point, I'm like, okay, 10 more, I can do this.
Well,
If
once
I had
again,
I'm gonna roast
It
Fairy
was so
Tail.
well paced.
If I had to roast Fairy Tail down.
it was definitely well paced compared to
Yes.
Fairy Tail. Oh my god, Fairy Tail's rough to watch.
because like I don't want to like wait 10 months for a different studio to pick it up to do the next set of episodes, only for that studio to not pick it up for the final season, and then have the original studio take it back and put all the music that they left out in the second season back. Oh god, that's a mess. But like, I couldn't shake the feeling of the whole guild. Yeah, the guild setting and whatnot.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of unfair because guild settings are like pretty common in adventure like stories, especially like I always like to think of guilds along with like D&D like aspects, because that's an easy way to set up a campaign.
You know what I keep thinking of? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh man,
I love guys, we're gonna be doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky.
Dude, I would be so down.
I'm playing it though. You're not allowed to
You're
play
not
it.
allowed to
That's
play
like,
it.
I'm okay with even just watching you play
except for
it.
you, Mr. Pickle.
I would just watch you play it because I love that game so much.
We'll do it. I love that game. I cried when I played it.
I did it the first one. Whenever you get like kicked out and you have to go into the mountain, dude.
Never played a Pokemon.
Yep.
Fucked up. They're good.
Pino.
I have ROMs.
There's-
I mean, I
no.
Cut that out.
No, I have legal.
I love
Yeah,
Nintendo.
I do
and
have
their
full
families.
copies.
Anyway, Pino. I understand your comparison, but I think it's slightly unfair. But anyway, like I like the plot. I like the
No, I
settings.
mean,
I like it all.
it's just that it was my brain that kept making the connection, even though I didn't want it to.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Jaw
okay.
feel.
Yeah. I do have one. I don't want to sound like I'm agreeing with Pino, but there is a major flaw with the show that I've seen. So, what's the name of the genre? Isekai?
Yeah, isekai.
Isekai, yeah.
Isekai? Okay. So,
It's Yitsukai.
the show.
Yeet.
Wait, what's that?
Isekai.
It's because they get thrown out
So-
of their old life into a new one.
Okay. And so, they.
This world empty.
Yeet.
That was a good joke, but I didn't want to just brush over that, even though I wanted to.
over.
No, that was a good joke. I'm complimenting you. Good job, kid. So, it's trying to parody isekai, right?
Yes.
But the huge flaw is that it's falling into the same tropes. It's doing the tropes better. It executes them flawlessly, but it's still falling
It's
into
still
the
the
same
tropes, yeah. It's not adding to the conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of genre defining, but it's doing the same
But
shit.
that doesn't. Yeah, I get you. I get it. Like, yeah, but I think it also plays to the advantage of the show, mostly because they can do it so well.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, I'd love to see them like experiment a little bit more with, you know, probably some other like religions in that. I'd like to see them play a little bit more with like different character types because they don't go beyond the main four that you see.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But you know, it's also I just enjoy it. Like I'm guilty of loving this show to death. It makes me happy. This OP and the endings just are so nice. The animation's perfect.
For sure.
I just love it all.
What part of the plot were
I
we at
agree.
again?
Who cares?
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
Guess what we're gonna talk about now? Characters.
Okay.
Yep.
God,
Guess what we're gonna talk about first? Kazuma.
Kazuto.
Kazuma. Yes, I'm Kazuma.
I'm gonna tell you, for the first 7 episodes, I could not remember his name for some reason. I was in the car.
Yeah,
and
that's
I was
because
like,
it's
Kazuma, Kazuto, Kazuya. And I just
and
like
that's-
yelled at the car one time. I can't remember his name. And I feared that during the when we recorded, I wouldn't remember his name. But luckily,
That's so
you
funny.
guys said it before the episode
Well,
started, so I was like,
yeah.
yes.
well they also didn't really do like the Yes I'm Kazuma stuff till like the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So, but like, oh, that's my favorite. That's like one of my favorite character traits like you can make on an anime character. Like, while characters are like monologuing or talking, they just kind of like, you know, say something under them.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's just like,
It's
like,
this is the only sub show that can get me to laugh, and it's because of the comedic timing of shit like Kazuma doing that. It's brilliant. It's so good that it breaks the language barrier. You know? It's
absolutely. Because you can tell just like the hilarity of it.
it's just comedy.
But
It's
yeah.
not like Japanese comedy. It's not American comedy. It's just comedy. And that
Yeah.
it's so good.
We need an anime with British comedy.
Isn't that
Shut
JoJo?
up.
Oh, yes, I am.
The what?
Like, go.
Sorry,
But-
I can't speak Japanese.
Wait a second. That's
Mary's
not
mom.
JoJo.
Oh man.
But yeah, Cosmo's our main character. He dies. It gets sent into this world,
God.
and he's a good guy. He's an adventurer.
I want him to
And
be
he's
more
a-
likable.
But that's like I like that about
Yeah, I
this,
like the
because,
steps they take. I just didn't like.
not a perfect
Yeah, he's not
character.
perfect. He's a little flawed.
he's flawed, and that's a good
It is
thing.
very.
Yeah.
Because you don't want a character that's perfect, and like like something. A good character that like it's not infallible.
Mm-hmm.
That you can they're flawed and they have these things, but you can tell like they got a good heart. Like even though it's like real deep in there beyond like the the really bad misdemeanors like sexual harassment and jaywalking. But,
I can't believe they jaywalk.
Yeah, he jaywalks. He's the
Stop
worst.
right there, criminal scum!
You violated the law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so sad that nobody said that in the show. That would have been so
I would
good.
have loved that, especially because he steals so much.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve
fine.
your sentence.
Pardon?
Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pardon?
Pardon? But I just really like Kazuma.
Can we take a moment of silence to the real MVP when we were told that Kazuma was doing the dues at night, and then Aqua was like, "I heard you do something, but I turned around."
But I just flipped over.
Thank you
it.
for that.
Yeah,
Shout outs to that.
So see that's one of those moments that breaks through the language barrier. That's so funny and so perfectly voiced and timed. Oh,
Thank you, Aqua.
that joke is so good.
That was really
That joke
one
is so
got me. I
good.
like that one too.
Yeah. But yeah, he's good and he's kind of flawed, you know. Whereas if you compare someone like Dante from Devil May Cry or Kratos,
I'm gonna fap.
versus,
What?
you know,
Dante? What
They're
are you-
just
Dante, stop!
where those characters are just way too cool.
If
But
God
then-
of War did the thing, oh god.
Oh my!
But then like you have someone like Kazuma or like Cloud Strife, you know.
Cloud
They're very
Stripe's a
flawed.
bad character. No!
She's already dead.
I don't care.
Or I just remembered. You guys saw the Game Awards, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Kratos went
Yes.
up there? He's like, "Read it, boy." He'd be like, "Turn around,
Yeah.
boy,"
Okay.
and then just goes
That was
at it.
good.
Anyway, I enjoy
That's your
Kazuma
brother.
as a character.
Wait, what?
He's flawed but fun to watch, and
Yeah.
also just
It works
like
in his favor.
sadly relatable to a point.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
didn't
like,
like the way he died. Why they gotta make his life so bad?
he died a couple
No,
times.
it's
Yeah.
the real world.
He kind of killed him. Yeah.
I was upset. I was like, "Yo, this guy at least goes out of his horrible life like a hero." Nah, dog, that wouldn't have killed her.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the top, like,
You had a
the cherry
stroke.
on top of that joke.
And I was
Yeah.
just like,
Heart attack.
yeah.
It's good.
I don't know, man.
It's so good.
Guys.
A lot of these jokes for me were very miss, which was a shame, really, because
That
I
sucks.
know, and it's weird because as much as
Well,
I'm the king of comedy.
no, I'm just kidding. No,
I think maybe it's because you watch a lot more dubs than subs. That might be one of the reasons. Because I know you love your
I
your
do
dubs.
like my dubs. I don't think I'd enjoy
And-
them. Well, that depends. Maybe they localize it. Maybe if they localized it better.
We'll see.
You know,
Hey,
Huh?
if they localize it,
I'll watch it.
We'll do a follow up.
I'd actually
We'll
be
do a
down to do a
follow-up.
follow up. Maybe they localize
Yeah.
jokes a lot better.
Because as of right now, there's no official dub. Not
And there's
done
no
by anyone.
plan for the
is-
dub.
is
So
there a-
Yeah.
we'll
Or
see.
season 3.
And it sucks because the show is so good and a dub would reach.
I feel like
just
yeah.
more
Would
people.
reach a wider audience for sure.
Love or hate them, they reach a better audience. They get more fans out there, and that's great. That's more people buying merch, more people watching the show.
Wait a
more
second,
people
I bought
talking about the
merch.
show. Yeah, exactly.
But it's not for me.
Yeah, yeah. Pino.
But you still bought it. I bought. Well, see, like I support Love Live because I bought figures,
Yeah. Yep. You
but
sure did.
but none of them for me.
'Cause I'm
and it
not a
makes me
weeb.
sad. Sucks to suck, nerds.
I've been disowned by my family.
But yeah, Kazuma's a fun character. But now let's hop into the next character. Her name's Aqua.
I love
She's-
Aqua. Let me get you that list, boys.
So background, I always say as a joke that Aqua's useless. I think Garb says it because he believes it.
Yeah, because she is fucking useless.
Okay.
Like 90% of the time.
And so Pino made sure that he took note of every time Aqua was useful.
Which is probably like 5 times.
Hold up. Let's go through this down.
So Pino's about to show off his
all right,
list.
all right.
Please
Episode
continue,
1.
Pino.
Okay, there's nothing in episode 1. However, I did add Desk lady is cute. Okay.
Wow.
She is cute.
Very
Whatever her
good.
name is, I don't remember.
Thank you,
Her
Pino.
her
Very
name is
cool.
Luna.
Oh yeah, I don't know her name either. I don't give a shit.
I'll remember that.
But yeah, she is cute. Pino will.
Pino will remember that.
Let's see. Nothing in episode 3.
You have to flip a lot there, buddy.
I didn't flip my page yet. It's all on one page. I like
Yeah, because
panties.
he
What
didn't
did I
write
like this?
anything.
What?
Pino.
Emergency quest sounds interesting. It's cabbage. Okay.
It's cabbage.
It's a good anime.
Let's see. God, where's? I thought I had a list. No, here it is. Aqua did a good thing. Episode 4. What did she
Okay.
do?
Four
Episode 4
episodes.
again. I mean, she also.
I don't know,
She also
Pino.
made the show possible by giving him a life, right?
That's technically true, but
I'm
Yeah.
counting that as
she
one and
kind
a
of
half.
was. She
That's
was
her
also
job.
doing her job. Yeah.
What happened in episode 5? I don't remember. I'm gonna go to the wiki.
Pino, what are you doing?
I never put.
I thought you had
a
a
list
list.
of when she did
Okay,
things.
so
I never
while
said what
Pino's
things she
looking
did.
that up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about
Tell
Aqua.
us.
She's a god, but she got dragged to the fantasy world by Kazuma because she's like, you can take anything, and he's like, I'll take you.
And then she
And
was
it's
like,
great.
"All right, whatever, go to the world." And then she's like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yep. And she's a god. And I think it's really funny. You know why?
Because she's useless.
No.
All right.
Why?
All right. I got the list now, boys.
Okay,
All
good,
right.
Pino.
Episode 4. She did the thing about fighting. She
that
did.
does-
She beat the Doulahan, right? She
Okay.
she
yeah.
she saved the
Okay,
day.
I guess.
She literally
Turn
single-handedly
undead.
defeated a person.
Turn undead.
Turn undead. Okay. Episode 5. She purifies a lake and gets that quest done ASAP, even though she's in a cage. All right.
ASAP. Hold the
Okay,
phone.
ASAP is in like Hispanic ASAP. It doesn't translate well.
Yes, ASAP,
That means
yes,
like so when a
absolutely.
Hispanic tells you I'll be right there, they'll be there in like 2 hours.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a pass on that one.
Pino
do you
was
mean
late
I'm
for
Hispanic?
recording today, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why you get the pass.
Oh, okay, thanks. Can I have the other pass though?
Yeah,
The
maybe.
one for the
We'll
specific
see.
word.
It's not up to me to decide.
Oh, I see. Chuck.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, I see. It's okay.
What did you say?
Don't you'll hear it
Oh
in
yeah.
post.
She
you'll know.
She also saves her friend Darkness from being dead in a week, which is cool.
Oh yeah,
That's-
she
that's
she
the
Yeah,
did
she
do
removed
it.
the curse. You're right.
Okay, flipping the page.
Oh, hit the mic, won't you?
Hit again if you don't stop sassing me. Episodes 9, 10, nothing. Next season. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm starting to
Kinda.
think this list is a lot shorter
Episode
than
3.
you.
Episode
led
3,
us to
season
believe.
2.
Wait, episode,
Episode 3,
3?
season 2. All right.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
All right.
Pino.
Let's see what is this episode about. They go into the dungeon, and even though it's her fault all the monsters came in, she swiftly takes care of them, and then lets that one guy go to sleep because the
Yeah,
sad.
that was
that
a
was a
good
sad
deed.
one, yeah.
I
I
will.
like that one.
Yeah, she
I
was
will agree.
feeling exceptionally useful that day, which even Kazuma pointed out once in her
Or did
life.
you just like Kazuma?
Kazuma.
Oh my god, I did. It's Whammoo 2.
Ah, it's Whammoo 5. Come on, what's going on? Okay, so my list isn't that long. Mostly because I stopped writing notes at episode 5. I know I have another list. Where's my other list?
Okay, so while Pino's looking for another list, Aqua's a god. She does water magic because she's the god of water.
Nobody
And,
believes
yeah,
her though.
Yeah, it's funny. She's a pretty good character. I like her as a character because she does like the healer thing, and
Yeah, she's their
I
white
know
mage.
she has a cute outfit.
People white.
So it's good. Anyway, and I like her. Anyway, let's go to the next.
All right,
character,
I don't have
who's
the rest of the list. I must have thrown it away.
Who do we want to talk about next?
Talk about Mega
Thrown it
Man.
away into the garbage right next to Aqua.
Mega Man.
Okay, we're talking about Mega Man.
Yay!
Mega Man. Mega Man.
Yay!
We like Mega Man.
We like Mega Man.
Chuck just posted an image in the Discord we use that says, whenever we bring up Megaman, and it's a picture of a door being busted open.
Excuse me?
It says FBI open up.
Hey, that's not what I meant. Hey, come on, man. Hey, I just mean.
Okay, now he posted the GIF, whereas before he did not post the GIF.
I did the link wrong. Anyway, Megaman is a Crimson Magic person who does one explosion magic a day, and that's it.
Yeah. Because she
got a
refuses
cute outfit too.
to use anything.
I like the
her
hat.
Her character design is fucking genius.
All the character designs for this anime is great.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Kazuma
Also,
with,
her
like, the
hat looks like a
tracksuit.
face.
It's good.
Oof.
His color palette, I just really like with the green and the yellow.
We got him.
Oh, where to hide it all together.
What if
Megaman's design is my favorite.
I like her
though,
design
by far.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, her design's
Darkness's
cute.
armor is fucking fantastic.
We'll get to that in
There's
a hot
something about
second,
her
boys.
color scheme that is pleasant to my eye.
Who,
Yeah,
Megaman?
it's because
Yes.
it's the colors of McDonald's. It's supposed to make you hungry.
I'm
arrested.
Guys,
Wow.
on our off time, Megaman works at McDonald's. Hi, can I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take the explosive
that joke
fries.
wasn't good.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Megaman, this is
She's
the
an
fifth McDonald's
weather.
you've blown up.
Yes.
I'm sorry, McDonald's. We can't use that in animes.
Every time
Yeah,
she
with
falls
them.
over, it makes me laugh.
It's very
Yeah,
funny.
it
It makes me
makes me
giggle.
I like whenever they were attacking the Doulahan's castle and Doulahan, however the fuck you say it. I'm whammooing again. I'm whammooing all over the place
You're
today.
Lando right now. Lando calls Han Solo Han, so I'm just like, you know what? I accept now. I accept.
Can't believe this is the
Also-
first time in my life I've been compared to fucking Lando Calrissian. Anyway, it was real funny whenever Kazuma was
Yes, I'm Kazuma.
judging the explosions. He was like, "Man, that one was a 7.8 out of 10. Too much
Mm-hmm.
water."
Yes,
Yes.
That was a funny bit.
Yes.
it was great.
I like their little skipping
Megaman's-
song about explosions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
it made me
Yeah, it made me
smile.
laugh.
I like the
And-
song Aqua was saying when she was quote unquote trapped in the cage and
Yes,
being rolled back
yes.
into town.
Oh yeah, I
It's
like
very
that one
good.
too.
The whole
But
episode was
Megaman's like a nice character. She's happy sometimes, childish because she is a
She's
child.
innocent.
She's just
I
fun.
need a time
And
skip
there's-
now.
I mean,
Yes, but there's actually a little bit of funny backstory that I want to talk
sure.
about. So you know the cat that she always plays with during the second season.
Kabito.
It's like
no.
it's
Chomsky.
It's
Chomsky.
Chomsky.
God,
Chomsky.
what,
Yeah,
a,
so-
what a weird name.
Chamusuke.
She actually
Chamusuke.
Yamcha.
Well, so there was a god called Wolbach who was actually sealed within a stone by the Axis Order that was taken by the Crimson Magic clan.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what Megumin's in. And Megumin actually like solved the sealing stone and opened up. So Wolbach was
Released.
there, and she was split into two people. So
What?
she was so Wolbach was because she's the goddess of violence and sloth.
Uh-huh.
So those two separated. The sloth one's the good one. Violence, obviously, bad one. And the sloth side actually was able to defeat like the B side of her, like the violent side, to put back into, to save Megumin. And that is actually the reason why she does explosion magic, because Wolbach used the explosion magic to save her. That's when she said, a busty older woman saved her.
Uh-huh.
That was when. And the beast was actually made into a small cat. And that small cat
What the fuck?
is Chomsky.
So is that going to be
Is
a
that like in
plot
the light
point?
novel?
It's in the light
It's gonna
novel,
be a plot
yeah.
point
It's
later.
explained later,
Maybe.
But-
assuming we ever
yeah.
get a third season.
hopefully. But yeah, it's cool little detail.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Trivia boys.
Trivia
Only on
boys.
the FAP.
That's us. Anyway,
Fapped.
she's a good character. I like her a lot. She's a fun dynamic with all the characters.
She's so cute.
Especially
Yeah.
Kazuma.
I like the relationship between Kazuma and
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them have a real
Megan.
good dynamic.
Yeah, it's the perfect like set. Pino shut.
Even Aqua.
Yes.
I think the strongest is with Megaman. I don't think the others.
No, absolutely.
I don't think the others can compare.
No, like for sure. Those. Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you about the best character in this goddamn show, Darkness.
La Latina.
Chuck likes the blonde one.
Ah!
La
I
Latina.
love Darkness so much. She made. La Latina.
That song's so good.
So Darkness is a good old crusader who's fucking.
Knights of the Round Table.
she's armored up and she has a sword, so she's like beefy. She's great.
She literally can't hit anything except those little guys at the end there.
She actually, she hit the little explosion dolls. That was a big moment for her.
I think that. Do you think that those had a reverse hit ratio, maybe, and that's why she was able to
Probably.
hit them?
Yeah, because no one else could hit him.
Yeah,
so I think that's really fun.
my like headcanon for that section. Yeah,
And
I noticed
Darkness-
that too.
Darkness has such a good character design. She has like the little ombre in her hair that goes from like the blonde to like the kind of orangish.
Yeah, and the wing on her.
The single
Her
wing.
right arm,
I
yeah.
love it. And she just has like really nice armor. She's real cute. I
nice
love her so much.
primary colors. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice because like every character is like a primary color and then Kazuma's green, but no one talks about him.
Yeah.
But she's wonderful. She's so good, even though she's a bit of a masochist. But that's okay. It's okay. Everyone has their vices.
You don't love it?
Pino likes teachers.
Yeah.
Garbs likes feet, and I like
What?
blondes.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did. You wanted to cut off my feet and eat them.
No, I like the bitchy ones.
The toes?
That's my thing. Yeah, that's
You wanted to eat my toes.
Yeah, well, that was because that whole thing was because you said that Papuko doesn't have toes, and
No,
so I
no,
just
no.
associate
During
you
the
with toes.
No.
Dragon Ball one?
No, this was later.
No, this was earlier.
No, this was-
We're talking
No,
about
this was later.
Papuko.
This is before
No,
and after.
we're not talking. No, this is
This
the
is
time
real.
skip that we were talking
No.
about.
I like the bitchy ones.
Anyway, Darkness is great. I love her so much. She's the cutest. She's great. She's strong. And she's very
a tank.
pretty. She is a tank. She's so cute.
She's very high defense and special defense. She's an excellent toxic staller.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. I just fear I fear that if in the worst case scenario they are for some reason in a thingamajig that things would go wrong.
What kind of thingamajig? Hentai?
We can't tell Garb. He's too young. We can't tell him.
Okay, yeah.
I'm older than Chuck.
Garb,
Garb, close your
your
ears.
ears.
We have
Okay.
to keep him
Ears.
pure.
Okay, what is it?
Like that time she was given to that old stinky man. And then we all feared that she would lose her innocence and we'd have to look at her a different way.
Yeah.
We couldn't.
You could go take a bath.
I didn't close my ears at all. I knew you were waiting for me to say it.
But yeah, I love Darkness. She's
was my
great,
favorite
and
bit of the second
she rounds out the cast, the main cast, very well. And now we got some side characters that are also very good.
We got Whis.
We can talk about Whis first.
I don't
We got
remember
Whis.
her being a villain.
Whis is great.
Can Pino talk about Whis? I feel like Pino should talk about Whis.
Pino can talk
She
about
wears
Whis.
purple.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah, everyone kind of has a unique color, like all the main.
And I
characters.
love it.
I never noticed that. That's pretty clever. Sorry, Pino.
She's purple. She has a store where she sells items that are they're useless in a way because like they always like mess up something or end up broken or something.
Horribly backfire.
Yeah. She's a lich, which means that
Yeah.
that anytime she is healed by Aqua or attempted to be healed, she starts disappearing in a transparent sort of fashion.
Yeah,
She kinda Back to the
she'll live
Futures.
forever.
Yeah, she's like, oh no. And during this process, Mr. Doulahan, who was defeated before, is like, come to me. And
He's like, I want to
like,
look up
no.
your skirt more.
and oh god, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
I
no,
believe in
love
women's
Whis, though. She's
equality.
yeah. I
Just like
I
Kazuma.
am I'm a proprietor of true gender equality.
Yes. You are a man of culture
That was
as
the
well.
funniest bit of the show.
I love Whis as like a character.
Oh, yeah.
And like just as a person, she's
so
good
nice.
to the cast.
From what I
And then
understood,
even
she was
whenever,
not
like,
a,
Aqua-
she was not a lich before, right? She turned into
no,
one.
she turned into
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
every time
like-
Aqua cries on her, she gets
Aqua,
she starts
disappearing.
to disappear. Because Aqua's tears are so pure.
Yeah, I just love the reason because she is one of the demon king's army, and she's like was there, and I love that she's just in this town. She's like chilling stuff. She's like, I didn't do it. I promise.
I didn't do it. I was just a deal. I like when she gets
Yeah.
angry though. She gets angry, and I was like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
she fucking
Dude,
goes
that
off
last
during the
episode-
last episode.
Yeah.
So
I was
good.
like,
And that was because someone innocent got killed, and she was
Yeah.
pissed.
She was fucking pissed.
I'm making mac and cheese.
And nobody can stop me.
Stop me. Yeah, but Weez is a good character. I want to talk about Veneer next.
Who?
Who's the black and white
The masked man.
The masked man, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's wonderful.
Joker
He's
from
a store
Persona.
assistant.
Oh, is that what you meant?
He's great. It makes me happy. He's
Yeah.
kind of flamboyant.
He's
And
excellent.
The scene with him in Darkness when he takes over Darkness's body, one of the best scenes in this anime.
It's very
flat
funny.
out. It's so good. Makes my heart happy because it just makes
why
me
didn't
giggle.
he die?
Well,
I
because
don't
he's
understand
dust.
his power.
It's because he's dust.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
He has a stunningly handsome face under his mask.
Oh.
But you'll never see
Aw.
Not now.
Not ever if we don't get a season 3.
Yeah. His real body. So his real body is actually hidden away in hell and can quickly resurrect into another mask if he is quote unquote killed. So that's why he has like the 2 on his mask
it. Yeah.
now.
He has extra lives.
Yes.
That made me
Cheater.
upset too.
He put in the Konami code. Pino's hyperventilating. Pino, please. No. Ah, good. I like Veneer. He's a fun character. He's goofy, and it makes my heart happy. He's great, and he's like he just likes to He's just a sociable guy, and it makes my heart happy, especially after he like moves.
He's a
in with
businessman.
Whis and helps him. He is a businessman.
I don't know. I can't trust him. I still can't trust him for some reason. So,
There's. Do you guys have any more? Because I have like one more character that I want to talk
lady at
about.
the
But other
desk.
than that,
Lady at the desk. Lady
Luna?
at the desk.
Lady
yeah.
at the desk.
Lady at the desk.
Luna. Her name's Luna.
Luna at the desk. Luna at the desk.
There you go. She's a good character too. She's nice and
like her.
kind. And she has the same ombre. Oh, I love the ombre. It's so good.
Ombre?
It's an ombre compadre.
Yeah, the ombre. It's the hair color from one to another.
Oh,
That's
a
what an
gradient.
ombre is.
Ah.
It's an ombre
gradient.
in hair.
A gradient. But it's
It's
a
called
drawing,
an
so it's a
ombre.
gradient.
Yeah. It's a gradient.
an ombre when it comes with hair, any type of hair, even if it's drawn.
But it's a gradient.
Guys, if someone wants to draw me with an ombre, I'll do it.
Can I draw you with
I'll
a gradient?
Grow out my hair. Yes.
Or have to call it a gradient.
No. Anyway, Luna's a fun character.
I like her.
She's simple. One of the last characters I want to talk about is Eris. So she's the goddess of fortune,
She pads her
and
chest.
the one, and
Don't forget.
So
if you're ever tempted by the
No.
evils of the Aries religion,
Eris.
chant these magic words.
Eris pads her chest.
Eris pads her chest.
Eris pads her chest.
Free.
It's very good. she's a good character. You see her more often than you think, and also,
Because Kazuma keeps dying.
well, yeah, but also, you want to know something? Chris.
So
Chris Chan?
Chris
Rock.
from the anime, the thief girl.
the girl who taught her steal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same person.
What?
Same person.
What do you mean?
They're the same person.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They're the same person.
What do you mean?
Like it's the same person?
Same voice
Like
actor?
same character?
Yes.
Same voice actor?
Yes.
Okay, so
Alright.
it's not the same character.
Yes, it is.
Same
Same
voice
character.
It's the same character?
Same character.
It's the same character.
Okay,
Same character.
But why doesn't
same character.
make any
It's
sense?
because she wanted. I can't remember. I had the thing up.
I have a picture to. Okay, they look similar, but their eyes are different.
They're the. Yeah, because she wears contacts.
Yeah. There's
Are you telling me that in
No,
this
there's-
fantasy
it's the
setting
same
there are
character?
eye doctors who are good enough to make
no,
contact
that's
lenses?
not the real thing. But there's a Chris.
Mus.
Konosuba. Guys, Merry Christmas, by the way. Is this coming up near Christmas?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because next one's coming out. Oh yeah, this comes out the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas, and if for all my friends out there, have a happy
La, la,
holiday
la.
and a happy
Yep.
New Year.
Mm-hmm.
We wish you the best.
Mm.
Okay, they look the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the article that I was reading about it.
But why did I want to know? I don't know if you can answer this for me. Why? Okay, well, actually, I've answered this myself. I was going to be like, why do these religions hate each other? I'm like, wait a second. Wait a minute. Why
It's
am I
because
asking?
it's religion.
Yes.
It's because it's religion.
But they don't. Okay, well, Aqua does hate Eris, but Eris doesn't seem to hate Aqua.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Because Eris is a good person.
Yeah. So the behind the story is when Darkness was young, she didn't have any friends, so she prayed to Eris daily to have like a friend, and so instead, to answer her prayers, Darkness actually met Eris disguised as Chris.
Oh.
And then they became best friends, and then Chris was like Darkness's like teammate until she was forced to work in Aqua's old position. And then that's why you don't actually see Chris a lot.
But you do see her
But you
later.
see her in the. Oh, because she sneaks out.
But you don't see him in the same place. Yeah.
Have you ever seen them at the
Yeah.
same place at the same time? I don't think so.
No, checkmate. Yeah, but I think that, and that's why Darkness is such a big believer in Eris, and like that's one of the reasons why she was like, I would never hide my thing, but also because she's a masochist. But you know, we talk about that. Welcome to the 29th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the
no.
podcast
I
where
wasn't
good girl puts her contestants forward for Best Girl. Duke it out for the title of Best Girl. Today our contestants, once again, will never change, not even in death, are Pino, Garb, and myself. Who are you each advocating for?
Darkness shrouded in something.
Mega Man shrouded in explosions.
Yep, that's my pick.
Who?
Mega Man.
Pino?
Now I gotta hold on. Let me play rock paper scissors real quick.
Okay. Song's still playing.
I'm gonna go with Aqua.
Okay, and I picked Darkness. Wow, we
Wow.
picked all the three.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Does that mean we're
Wow.
basic?
No,
Okay.
Maybe.
that just means we have good taste, except for Garb, because he likes the illegal. No, but Aqua's legal.
Yeah. Actually, in this case,
It
she'd
did-
be arrested.
That doesn't mean anything in Best Girl. Pino picked a fucking toilet.
Hey, it's
The
legal.
toilet doesn't have an age. Legal.
You don't know that. The toilet may have only been actually manufactured a year ago.
Wow, good one. Shut up.
I
Now
may
tell
have been
us about
manufactured a
Megan.
year ago.
Listen,
We manufactured Pino for this podcast.
we sure did.
Hello,
He's biologically engineered.
I am Pino.
Listen.
Hi, Pino-san.
Listen. Ignore the fact that she's a lolly. Ignore the
Hi.
fact that all that. Don't even think
I'd
about
like
it,
to
okay?
have her as a guest at the Pino Palace as a friend.
Yeah.
Just a friend.
So would I. I would offer her cat a place to sleep because I love cats. So I'm a little biased here.
Okay.
But she's funny. You even said it yourself that she's one of the best characters.
Shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I said that. Okay, I said that.
Chuck posted the FBI open up with a
Yeah,
Mega Man in
with
it.
the Mega Man.
The Mega Man edition.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, Mega Man's
I
great.
love-
She has explosion magic. She is easily, technically, the strongest. If you just consider
Yeah.
one move.
Strongest as in power, but not strongest as
Yeah.
in.
She has the most powerful attack.
Yeah, but that's basically saying
It's not
that
versatile. But
No.
yeah, listen, she's great. All right.
Huh?
Pino, no content.
Pretty hot,
no
right?
content ID.
We got him.
No. Pino, we can't use that.
Luckily, I didn't say anything of relevance there.
We're gonna use it, but still. Yeah, Megumin's okay, but she's not the best. You know why she's not the best? Because she's dumb.
No. Whoa.
She's
whoa.
not.
She's not dumb.
She's not
Kazuma,
dumb.
She's not
Kazuma
dumb.
said it herself.
Yeah.
Herself. Kazuma said
No,
it himself.
You walked into that
I-
one, my friend.
I know. I didn't have a point in my head quite yet, so I just went with the she's dumb route. But I enjoy her as a character, but I don't think she's a good best girl just because she.
Yeah, but what
she's young.
defines best grill?
What is a
What
grill?
is?
You know, I don't think we ever actually defined what the fuck that means.
And we never will.
Yep, exactly.
Send us your
Continue.
definitions on the thingy-majig we ask at the end of the episode that we forgot to mention at
Yeah,
the beginning.
sure.
Or tweet at us.
Yeah.
Just tweet.
You know what? I like
What's
Mega
tweet
Man.
at
Yeah.
me.
If she was
Megaman's
if she
a
was
good
older,
character, but
I'd
not
ship
best.
her with Kazuma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because she showed the most concern for his death.
You're right. She did care a lot
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
but she
because
missed
she's a
him the
good
most.
fucking
Yeah.
character.
But she was also a dick and drew Excalibur
I mean,
on his
who
dick.
wouldn't? I mean, what?
Yeah.
Me? I
Now, wait,
wouldn't.
explain to me. Does this mean she thinks it's a big junk or a smaller junk?
It was a joke for small junk.
Sorry, I don't know where that laugh came from. I actually really don't know what happened to me right there. I had a funny in my mind and it just went hee.
It happens. Well, all right. Who's arguing
Me,
next?
me, me, me,
Who's
me,
putting
me,
the fists
me,
in the
me,
ring?
me.
All right.
Aqua's blue. I
Uh-huh.
like water, as you can clearly see. I almost choked. Anyways, I like water. Aqua
Yes.
did 5 things.
She did.
A whole 5 throughout the entire course.
She is
of
the
anime.
she is the only one. I actually did choke. She is the she is the tragic character of this series because
More like the punching bag.
she's the if Kazuma
I
wasn't
don't
such
know.
a
I don't-
jerk and
I
said,
think-
"Hey,
I
come
think-
with me," he would have had a normal.
No,
He would have had an okay.
no.
life. Would they have
don't
defeated
know
the
about
Doulahan? No.
We don't know.
We
We
don't
don't know. We wouldn't be in the Doulahan mess though.
I mean, there still would be a Demon King.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
But we're playing checkers.
Checkmate. Ah!
No, I like Aqua. She whines a lot. Yes, her followers are
But wouldn't
insane.
you whine in the same circumstances?
I whine all the time, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like,
Off.
I'll defend her on that.
Off call. Pino complains all the
yeah,
time.
I complain that my shoes don't fit.
He doesn't.
I complain that my
yeah?
shirt doesn't fit me right. I complain that
Yeah.
my left
Those are
hand is smaller than
valid
my right
things.
hand.
No,
That's
no
kinda weird,
joke.
but-
No joke. My left thumb is shorter than my right thumb.
oh God, I gotta look at my thumbs.
God,
now.
I gotta look at my hands
I'm
if I was
freaking
telling
out.
the truth.
Right? No, like it's legitimately like
I put on
like
I
half
put
a
on some
centimeter.
nice shoes the other day, trying them out, and I realized that my left foot felt just a tiny bit smaller than my other foot, and I was like, I can't buy these
Sucks,
shoes.
dude.
But
That
any,
sucks.
any,
Well, maybe
in
it
any
was
other
the
case,
shoes.
like if it wasn't dress shoes, they fit me perfectly fine. I was like, something.
No, so Aqua's
Wait,
okay.
we're not talking about the. Okay.
Okay.
Aqua's like that.
I
shoe.
like Aqua.
Yeah, Aqua just doesn't fit quite right.
I mean, she wasn't meant for the real world. She was meant to be worshipped. But then again, look, I think she's done the.
Her cultists are
Yeah,
kinda
her
shit.
cultists are insane. I would not want to be a follower of her of the Aqua they think is Aqua.
I would love to be follow of
No, she pads her chest.
but that doesn't
Yes,
mean
it
anything.
does. You can't have a relationship
Excuse
with
you.
lies. You can't have a relationship with lies.
Are you gonna say anything else before
Aqua
I
tells you
roast
the
you?
truth. She tells you straight out. If she'd be calling you. She'd call you out. She'd call you out.
No, absolutely
She's
not.
calling
You
you
know
out.
why? Because she never stands up for what she does. Cosma took all the blame for the flood.
Well, wouldn't a gentleman
take the blame for a lovely lady, I think I would.
Not gender
You're
equality.
right. How could I be so blind? Aqua's trash. I'm picking Mega Man again.
Wait.
No, gross.
Okay, so he's just picking me. So it's 2v1 now. So
Fuck. Guys, Darkness is the best character in this game.
In this
you know
game.
why? Yeah.
It is a
kind
game.
of is.
We didn't talk
Darkness
about
is
the
the
game
best-
aesthetics.
is the
We can
best-
talk about that later.
well,
Who gives
that's
a shit?
called miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Darkness. From now on, we're gonna call it miscellaneous. Darkness is the best character because she's tall. She got blonde hair. She's real cute. She's real pretty.
That's all the qualities that
No,
you need for Chuck.
no,
Yeah, that's all
no.
you
She
need.
cares. She cares a lot about her
Yeah.
friends.
She also cares a lot about her
She
fashion.
does.
She protects. No, everyone has their vices, Pino. You like teachers.
Yeah,
so
but
shut
I don't
up.
want to like be in a relationship with someone I have to beat for them to
I
find.
do. What?
But Darkness is the best character. She's super
I'm
strong
the screaming one.
since last episode.
I took an opportunity and I grasped it.
Firmly grasp it.
I don't want to hit. I
Poor
don't want to
Pine.
hurt Darkness. I need to take her to.
Yeah,
take her to
I don't
therapy.
think I could.
Darkness is great. She's
couldn't.
wonderful.
I
And
could hit her
she's
with a
just-
sword.
I would
That's
say
not a euphemism.
okay. I would be okay with like the playful talk, like, "Ha, I'm gonna tell everyone your name."
It's like, and she's like cute at times.
No,
too,
I
with
appreciate the
that.
moments where she's cute. Like, even though the bath scene felt a little weird, I enjoyed that.
The bath scene was weird.
That
but
was
mostly
genuinely
because Kazuma's
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was-
But that was kind of the point.
That's
But I
the
still,
reason.
for
Yeah,
some reason,
I know.
enjoyed the fact that she liked it. I was like, wait a second, what is this? What is this new thing?
It's still
Wait,
funny.
Pino. Are you? Pino, are you?
I am not Hispanic.
I know.
I've lied to you.
You lied
I'm
to
Indian.
us.
Hello.
Hello?
Wait.
Native. You mean,
Yeah, but I like Dark's a lot, and also she's rich, but that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, wait a second. You didn't. If that didn't mean anything, you wouldn't have brought it up.
No, if
sense a
we're
pyramid
taking,
scheme.
No,
I
shit.
sense a pyramid
don't
scheme.
just
What was
just
that?
don't draw
Disregard
around
it.
it.
Now
Just
you have to
don't draw
choose
around
Mega
it.
Man just like us.
No, please
Yeah,
don't.
you gotta do it.
Please don't. No, I don't have to. I'm not a lolicon.
that doesn't have anything
That
to
doesn't
do
have
with
to.
anything.
Yeah.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
We're not. I'm not. I'm taking you down with me. Ah!
No, and also she has a cute
Okay,
ponytail.
you got me there.
She does have a
got me
cute
there.
ponytail. I can't argue that.
Hey guys, if you want to tell us that Chuck's right and the other
you
two
wanna
are
tell
wrong
Pino
because they
to
both
shut
picked
up.
Mega Man for some reason, email us at funkyanimepodcast@gmail.com or contact at funkyanimetpodcast.com. Yeah. So so miscellaneous things. Since we brought it up during the middle, want to talk about those game aesthetics real quick?
The what? Oh yeah, they had like the pause.
game-
They had the pause stuff, and
Yeah, they didn't use it a lot.
I didn't like
which-
it. I
Yeah.
didn't like the
Yeah,
pause.
it
That
seemed
was
if they
stupid.
used it more, it might have been more effective. But since it was so irregular, it
just-
was sometimes jarring.
To me, it felt like they were like, okay, we need 5 more seconds for this to qualify
yeah.
to upload.
to be fair though, was this a only digital release or was this also aired on Japanese television?
No, it was aired on
Okay,
TV.
so then I assume that's where the commercial breaks would have been, right?
At points,
okay.
yeah, for sure.
So that's why I give it a
but
pass.
I
at least.
do-
But I
Oh.
No, yeah.
I do like the
Yeah,
whole
I'm not-
quest thing that they do. Like
Konosuba? Oh, the little splash screens in between where they like say Konosuba or like I will not.
Yeah.
Those are so I
the
love
splash
those.
screens
I-
felt like they just messed with the pacing. Like I was
Yeah.
No, well,
I
because they
wasn't a
need that
fan
for
of them.
ads. I can't.
Wait,
You
ads?
can't say that.
There was
Yeah,
like 2
for the
ads
TV.
within the course of 5 minutes one time. I remember, or like at least 10. It was like
No.
Konosuba.
Well, it's also transitional. They
Yeah.
just kind of use it to transition to a new
I feel like
scene.
they
But
could have done
also,
a
like,
different
for,
way
like-
to transition. But you know what?
I liked it though
Yeah.
because they yelled a lot and they're like Konosuba.
That's like a splash screen. I think that's what
Yeah,
they're
that's
called.
exactly what it is. I enjoyed it, but anything else?
I liked
the
the-
voice actors.
I
They were
like
all
the
great.
little references in the splash screen. Like, there's one part where like Aqua jumps on Kazuma and he like Koopa shells off to the right.
Yeah, or he grows.
They just
in
look like they're
another one.
moving pictures around, which I guess
Which they are.
Yeah,
They are.
you don't need to
100%.
put, you don't need to put a lot of effort into those because there's no reason to.
They look. It looks like little loading screens on my mobile game.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it I'll be a little more lenient.
Are
with
you
that in
specifically
mind.
referring to Love Live? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
okay. I still don't give it a pass.
Which they
but
still need
okay.
to. It still goes into my grade. Like, yeah, I liked it just because it helped slow down parts at points, and also you could just hear characters just say "Konosuba"
Yeah.
and cute stuff like that.
No super.
Yeah.
Or
It's
Aqua's
good. Anything else?
I like when Aqua do the funny scream.
the only splash screen, if you could call it, that I liked was when they had those quests that they were going on.
Yeah, the quests.
Those felt right at home.
Those were
I
really
liked
good.
those.
And the next day ones,
the
I like
emergency
those.
quest ones.
yes.
Those ones.
Yeah, those are wonderful.
I always felt like something was going to happen, and then
It was happening. It was
and
important.
then I was like, wait, these are just cabbages, and then I knew the
Wait a
direction
second,
the show
these are
was
just
going.
cabbages.
It would have been
Oh,
too
my-
cliche if there was.
No,
something
one of my
else.
favorite scenes from the entire show is Kazuma throwing the cabbages into the buckets. He's like, yeah. He just kind of chucks
I
them
like
in.
that they
It just makes
talked
me
about
happy.
soccer
That's your name.
in this show.
Yes. He's like, soccer. You just kick
And
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, hey, that's my heritage.
Hey, that's Pino's
Yeah,
sport.
that's why I give it more points than I originally did.
But yeah, do we have anything else we want to talk about before we?
what's that episode with the coupons?
Oh, the
I love
succubus
that
one.
episode. Oh wow, I love that scene. I mean,
Yeah. He was like, "Get away from here."
Yeah,
he
it
gave
was
me a
funny.
free
I
coupon.
like that a
Kazuma
lot.
runs.
Yeah, Kazuma. Yeah.
He gave us coupons.
Please, but this expires today. Use it well. It's funny. I like
that.
it, and I like that take of prostitution and strip clubs and all that in the Middle Ages.
They really
And they're succubi, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
they really they did a good job with the art in that one. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of boobs.
I'll reiterate that I'm pretty sure these people have worked on hentai,
yes.
or at least
Maybe.
are familiar with the techniques.
I just
Yeah,
I
but
knew
I
I
liked
couldn't take my eyes off the screen.
I can't take my eyes
Oh,
off
I got a
of
question.
you.
Who's that one
Yes.
Mohawk guy? Is he important?
Oh,
He's like the Mohawk guy who turns out he's not a guild master.
Yeah.
He's what is he, a farmer or something?
he's an artisan. I think it was a weaver.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that part got me. I was like,
I'm-
why are you so important?
I don't think
love
he
it.
does. I think it was just built up to be that joke.
And then he just
Yes,
still
I
shows
think that
up.
was the
Absolutely.
payoff.
I need to find
Yeah,
what
he's just
his
one
name
of
His
is.
name is
regulars.
Arakuramono.
Shh,
What?
bless you.
Thank you.
That's
It's allergy season.
duck season.
Whack, whack, whack. There it is. That's his name. Apparently, it says
What's
he's
his
an
name?
anime exclusive character.
Oh,
Which is weird.
Oh, well, what's
His
his name
name is-
again?
Arakuremono.
bless you.
I'm gonna kill you. Put me into another world, please. I don't want to be in
Okay.
this podcast no more.
Pino gets reincarnated as a slime.
Hey, look at all
Dragon
these other
Quest.
slimes.
Oh, look at him.
Oh no, I'm a red
There's-
slime. I wish I was green.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's just he's anime only, but I love him. He just does.
Yeah, he's funny.
He just does
He's a
fun.
fun guy.
And it was that just joke where he's like he's an artisan craftsman. I'm like,
These
what?
notes won't go
Yeah.
to waste.
He's fun though, and he's just he's kind of like the background character who's like, yes, you're doing good, and
Yeah.
support and all that. Like, is that your new partner? He's like, yeah.
Like in the,
Looks like he will
what's
save
it
the
called? The judge part?
Yes.
Or the testimony, whatever.
I got it all together.
And you walk away.
And you look my way.
You were the
You are the clock.
was there.
I've been ticking in my heart. Change my state of mind. Of your Yeah, but I like. It's a good anime. Do you want to do rankings
No,
now?
I'm still.
Okay, go. Keep going,
So
Pino. Keep
I
going.
feel like my judgment has been had been slowly influenced from you guys. You guys kept praising this show a lot. So I went in with, usually I go in shows with low expectations.
Too high
I think my
hopes, yeah.
expectations were a little too high because
Maybe.
yeah, and
That happens.
and it's not a bad show. It's just one that I felt like it could have done a lot more better. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I brought it up too much, but I had it written down where it's like none of the jokes landed for this episode, or like when is the funny haha that I've been waiting for happening.
And that's probably up to
Yeah.
our fault because I talk about it a lot. I really enjoy it. Still.
And like usually you guys are on point with these things. Like you were on point with Planets when like you were like on episode like 12, and I've only just started, and you're like, oh no, it gets better, don't worry. And it's like it blew my mind, and Planets is like one of the top rated ones, like in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a very rough first season for me. Which I get, like you guys did say, like building up the world takes a while. I just hope that while didn't take too long. You know, again, I'm no master of comedy. I mess up jokes all the time.
Yet you're still the funniest person on this
No,
podcast.
impossible. But you know, even I know when I like, even I know when I can get predictable sometimes, and like, as much as I love jokes, if I can smell it a mile away, it kind of lowers the intensity.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to like this show because like all the designs were great. I like the world they set up, but the humor was always just like, oh, this is gonna it happened.
And that's supposed to be the big draw to
Yeah.
this show.
And like, I had, even though I did have a lot of fun writing these notes, because like I remember writing here like when Darkness showed up and she started doing the whole like her thing, and I was like, what is wrong with this girl? And I was like,
Is she a neat too?
and then I was like, oh no, she's a masochist. And I wrote it down. I was like, she's a masochist. She's a little weird. Let's see.
And I agree with you where like the show is a parody of the same genre, but it does the same shit
Yeah.
that shows in that genre does that it's making fun of, you know?
I will say though, for some reason the middle, like everything in the middle of the 20 episodes that we saw were probably my like the times that I reacted and had the most fun. I think starting at like episode 9, and then I think ending at around the time that I think maybe the episode before they leave to Aqua's home class.
Yeah, I get that. I think they like really hit their stride when they're in the town and like have like they don't have to do anything like extra. And I really like the end of season 1 when they played the theme song when they were like going into the huge like mech thing, and I'm like, oh, that's
Right.
awesome.
They did that in season 2 as well.
I know they did with the
wanna
end,
ask
but
you
I think
guys-
they did it better.
Yeah,
with the
okay,
first
that's
one.
exactly
Yeah.
what I wanted to know. Like, if you like the ending of season
Yeah,
1 better than 2.
I like the ending. I like the ending of
Yeah.
the first season better than the ending.
I like
of the
that
second
one as
It
well.
felt more
Absolutely.
satisfying.
That's
Yeah,
that's
because they brought it up. They brought up that like machine like way before that even happened. They're like in like the third episode.
Yeah,
they're
they
like, oh,
built
we
it
should do
up.
this, and they're like, no thanks.
And Aqua
And the slime
mentioned
dude-
it that like she was talking about it before.
Yeah, I think the
Like the
slime
hand
dude
thing.
just seemed a little bit forced. Like I get it, they were talking about things for being like poison and all that, but not to the degree that there's like, oh, it could be someone.
like at that point
And
I
like,
didn't
and
know
Wiz
who
would
it
be like,
was.
it's this
Yeah.
person. Yeah, exactly.
It was,
I
funny though because nobody believed Aqua, not even the
No,
audience.
well, yeah, absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
they never showed
I was
us
like,
that it was
Aqua, you
poison.
dumb
At
idiot.
that point I was like,
Yeah.
Aqua, don't be
So-
petty, please. You're gonna make me not pick you.
You know.
Yeah, but
so-
overall, it was. I still like the show a lot. It's real fun.
Like I'd recommend people to watch it, but you know, I have a perfect image. I'm gonna put it in the
Pino, this is an audio.
I'm gonna
podcast.
show you boys anyways. You guys can continue right now, but I'm gonna post this image.
I've pretty much got all my thoughts
Yeah,
out there.
I think everything I've said is
For my boy
sufficient.
Lando
I don't like
Calrissian.
it. I don't agree with
But I'll
it,
watch it.
but I'll watch it. I like it. Yeah,
It's not bad by any means. I just think that, you know, it's not as great as everyone.
It's better than. Well, I don't know.
I had a good
really enjoyed it,
rewatch.
though.
I had a good,
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
time.
I had a great.
Like, I don't
rewatch.
regret watching it.
It's better than like probably. I wouldn't say half. Maybe half of the stuff we watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say this is an above average show.
Oh, this is 100% an above average show, but above average from what we've seen thus far.
Especially going from Aggressive Go. You know?
Yeah. Oh. I know Pino really likes Aggressive.
I have weird taste. Don't worry.
There's just not a lot of meat in Aggressive Go.
Don't forget, if you're angry at Pino, remember, I like Final Fantasy 13 a lot.
I don't even.
And then you don't have to be angry at Pino anymore. Then you say, but silly brown man.
Silly man.
Anyway, let's get to some rankings because we've been putting this off long enough.
Don't my
Who wants to
phone.
go first? Not Pino. I guess Garb.
I've had mine. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm up in the 4 range, maybe 4.2, 4.3.
Which one do you want?
You could pick in the middle.
We'll do 4.3.
All right.
It was that good of a show to me, to where it was the only sub to make me laugh. It really impressed me in a lot of ways, and especially really paying attention to the animation with a more critical eye on a rewatch. You know, because when you first watch it, you may not be as keen.
Because you're trying to focus more on the plot and whatnot.
Yeah.
What about you, Pion?
Well, I won't say I didn't enjoy my time because I had fun. I'll admit I had fun. It was a good time going through the world. There's some bits that I feel might have been overused, maybe some scenarios that could have been done differently.
Bit too cliche.
Yeah, a little bit like that. The word you used before, forced, kind of really resonated. I had that word written down in my notes a lot. But taking into account that like the animation and the art is fantastic. I'm a big fan of fan service, so
great.
that's like an A+ already. OPs and endings are again
OPs
godlike,
and endings
right?
phenomenal.
Like I can't deny
absolutely.
that. If there's one reason I like this show, it's those 2 things, or 3 things. Pretty colors.
I like pretty colors.
It was tough trying to get.
Sometimes that's all it takes, right? Is you just want to look at some pretty colors.
Like I forgot I lost my train of thought right now. God, you made me forget.
I'm sorry, Pino.
Did you give a fucking number yet?
Oh no.
He did not give a number yet.
I will say I'm excited. I will wait for if there is a season 3. I will most likely be watching it.
Or a localization.
Or a localization. Yeah.
Either or. That
I'd
would
love
be
to
really
give it
fun
another
to
go.
see.
The movie seems pretty interesting to watch. Also,
The movie?
Didn't they say they announced the movie?
The OVA. There's an
it's
OVA.
not a movie?
No, it just takes place between season 1 and season 2.
Well,
I think I've seen it.
It's still a good episode. It's just an episode.
you sure?
It's
I could've
really
sworn
I
they said
like
there was
it
a
still.
movie. Konosuba.
It's not a movie. It might
there's
be
one
coming
in
out.
progress.
Yeah,
one.
yes, that
That's
was
what I
what
wanted.
they announced.
Shit, we'll have to review that.
Yeah, we're gonna watch
I'd
that.
watch it.
Absolutely, 100%.
JC staff. Interesting. It's not the same studio.
Okay,
Oh, right.
Pino.
That's a tough one. I'm going to give it a 3.3. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot higher than I originally was going
That's-
to give it.
No, that's respectable. I can see that.
I was going to give it a 3.
like 3.3.
I was going to give
Yeah,
it
no, 3.3 is definitely. I can see where you're coming from. That
Yeah, I didn't want to, like, again, I had fun. Even if my stubbornness says, this show is horrible. I have fun. If I have fun, I had fun. It's like the great Reggie said, if it's not fun, why bother? This was fun.
why bother?
This was
right?
fun. I had fun.
The Great Reggie.
Great Reggie.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Yeah, he is.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm also gonna throw this at a 4.3. Like it's a great show, great art, great music, great openings and endings. There's still some things that definitely hold it back within like the isekai, staying within the boundaries that have already been made without expanding them. But I think once they delve more into the light novel with a lot more of the meat that it has there, I think they can do a lot more, especially because I've read up on some of it. There's a lot that can still be done and that will be done because the movie hopefully can take a deeper dive into
The only
that.
thing I hope for is and I've had this experience with other anime where they've gone up to season 2 And then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make a movie." I'm like, "Oh, cool. What's the movie about?" They're like, "It's the rest of the entire series." And I'm just like,
Yeah,
"No!"
exactly.
Like, if they do that, I'm gonna be upset.
But they're still releasing
Thank
light
God.
novels, still. So I don't think so.
Guys
But
are
if
making me
not,
scared.
That's God's blessing to this world right there. That this is still continuing, and there's at least still hope. If we watch another season,
and if
hopefully
any-
all these issues I have will be gone.
If anything, I'll just start reading the light novels because
But I can't read.
Understandable.
But Pino, this show's only subbed.
Ay caramba! No.
That's why he didn't like it. He can't read.
There's no Spanish subtitles.
That makes so much sense. But anyway, this has been the Funky Anime Podcast. The person laying right on the floor after using that magic, well, that's Garb.
Hold on, I'm gonna fall.
You're not supposed to read that. That's part of the script.
Help!
He fell.
Can you get up?
No! Call life
Okay.
alert!
Call Life Alert?
Call
How about
Life
use
Alert.
Life Alert? Okay, whatever. And the person who's now crying and running away from all the skeletons that just popped out of the ground, well, that's Pino.
This is totally not my fault. No. Oh, wait, it is.
And then the person laying on the ground with torn clothes, but seems like pretty okay with it. Well, that's me. That's Chuck.
I'm running
How
back
you
towards
doing over
Chuck.
there,
Chuck,
buddy?
what are you smiling about?
No.
Are you okay over there?
Da, 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 da. I can't wait. Da, 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 da. Anyway, this has been the Funky Anime Podcast. Thank you for sticking with us through this episode. You can find us on any platform, and make sure to just email us or tweet at us. Anyway, make sure to stay fat,
Wait,
my friends.
hold up.
Bye-bye.
What are we watching next week?
What? Oh shit!
I'm getting back to my chair for this. I was just gonna do the rest of the episode laying on the floor.
Hey, Pino, what are we listening to next week?
Well, next week.
Or next week?
Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. Next week, boys, we're coming straight from the underground. We're gonna watch Gurren Lagann.
Oh, I'm so excited. Pino and I both love this show.
We do.
Chuck has not seen
Oh
it,
God, I'm worried.
as far as I'm aware.
I'm worried.
I have not. I've never consumed a single piece of media of Gurren
I'm so
Lagann.
excited. I love,
The
I
only
love that
piece,
show.
the only piece of Gurren Lagann is surprisingly the opening.
Ah, yes, the
Yeah,
opening.
and it's a fucking
good
great
one.
opening.
Yep,
Okay,
it
we
was
gotta talk
actually-
about that next
Don't
time.
worry.
We gotta talk about it next time.
Yeah, but it was in the first opening. Anyway, make sure to stay fat,
All
my
right,
friends. We'll see you
bye.
next time. The Funky Anime Podcast is a program made by Upchucked, Garbalax, and Pindo Plane. You can find Upchucked as Upchucked on YouTube or Upchucked Gaming on Twitter. You can find Garbalax with Garbalax on Twitch, or you can find him Garbalax on Twitter. You can find Pindo Plane on Twitter, Pindo Plane 2, and you can find the Funky Anime Podcast itself on Twitter at 3Weebros. And you can find us on YouTube, 3Weebros, or just look up Funky Anime Podcast. You'll find us anywhere. It is edited and produced by Garbalax and Upchuck. Moral support by Pindo Plane. And I want to just thank you all for listening. You can rate us on iTunes. Anything like that is wonderful. And you can email us at funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.